Hi, this is Ushio, and welcome back to the Pirate's Fate. We are now in a position where every single member of the crew has now transformed, and everybody is basically either a hulking mess or walking sex on legs, you know? So here we go. You're going to want to see this. See the X on the map here? Yeah, I see. It's a very pretty letter X, Liko. Did you draw it yourself? Who invited Captain Sunshine over here? Liko did. He said we all wanted to see his drawing, and I didn't make the X. It just kind of showed up on its own after we got the last coin. This must be a signal of some kind. We must be getting close to the end of our journey. Let's chart a course. Off we go. Up on deck. Yeah, look at these characters. They can barely fit onto the screen now. We should be almost there. I can see the shore in the distance. You better look in the other direction. I can see another ship coming. Is it Rulkey? Damn, their map must have led them here too. It's perfect. We'll finally get to finish off what remains of the crew. Ready the cannons. Yeah, Rulkey is dead. Cannons? You just want to shoot first and ask questions later? That's kind of the idea. You got a problem with that? Why, of course I do. We can't just kill them. We got to try and talk out our differences. Walk a mile in each other's shoes. You've lost your damn mind. They're the people that made your life a living hell, remember? And we're gonna totally destroy them. We're the pirates, remember? We can prove who we are without having to kill anyone, you know? Obviously, Mila, you got some anger issues to work out, but we don't have time for this shit. We're gonna load the cannons now. Load them, and I'll stand in front of them. Violence should be an absolute last resort. You know, I hate to interrupt this civil and very productive debate, but that ship is not Rorke's. What? How can you tell? It's far, far too big, and unfortunately, it's headed right for us. Damn, that thing's huge. Who's this gonna be? We'll know soon enough. Looks like they're sending over a raft. Great, I'm sure we can straighten this whole thing out. I got a feeling I know who this is. Is this the dragon woman? It is. There they are. I knew I'd see you again, Dread Pirates. Brock, Mary, what are you doing here? I arrested these two here on suspicion of piracy, and I realised the two of us had a very common enemy, the Dread Pirates, though I'm a little disappointed not to find your leader, Morgana. Where is she? Oh, I'm right here, honey. Not to worry. I had a feeling you might not recognise me. You see, there were these merchants, or love gurus, as they prefer. Okay, I don't care. The treasure belongs to the Queen. Oh, I'm sure as soon as you have it, you'll turn it right over to her, won't you? Would you dare to question my loyalty to the crown? Yeah, I kinda just did. You know what? It's not really any of your business what I do with the coins, is it? All you need to know is that giving to me is the only way you're gonna get out of this alive. What? As you can clearly see, your little ship is vastly outgunned, and if you don't hand over the coins, you're gonna be obliterated. I'm not totally sure what that word means, but it sounds a little dark. This is dark. Surrender or die. Doesn't get no darker. You're really going to kill us just to get your way? I think what we need is a nice bottle of rum. We can sit, talk it out, get to know each other a little bit better. Are you sure you're really Morgana? It doesn't matter who she is. All that matters is that they cooperate. That's not going to happen. Then you've chosen death. You can't kill us without killing yourself. What do you mean? I mean, I'm pretty sure we can. You're on our ship, aren't you? That makes you our hostages. Hostages? That's an ugly word, Mila. These people are guests. If they give the order to fire while they're still here, they're going to blow themselves up. We're not going to let them leave. You're not? Honora, this isn't how you said it'd go.
Stop whining. They can't prevent us from leaving. I've already given my men the order to fire if any harm comes to me. They're watching us from a spyglass right now. It doesn't matter if I die or not. My ship will still be standing, while yours will be nothing but driftwood. What remains of my crew will complete the mission without us. If you surrender, we all live. If you attack me, we all die. Either way, we win. The only question is, do you want to be alive to see it?
Well, I guess this is it. We tried our best. Lot of good it did. Brock, Mary, I know you tried to do the right thing when it comes to deciding what to do with the coins. Deep, deep down, I know that. Oh, enough with this pathetic snivelling. Hand them over. My patience is wearing thin. No, I'm not going to accept defeat. No way. Mila, we've lost. There's nothing we can do. Nothing? Pride goes before a fall, isn't that right? I know this isn't what you wanted to happen, Mila, but one day you'll look back on this and, no, I'm not going to yield and I'm not going to bow. You can, you will, and you must. Nobody tells me what to do. That's it, we're going to fight. Okay, oh shit. Gonna beat up everyone and then we're going to get blown up. And maybe this isn't for the best. Whoops, I don't know. Who survived this? Oh, we washed on to the shore. Okay. Where are we? The Imperial Palace, obviously. The joke that never gets old, eh, Tam Tam? Nico, Mila, Tam Tam, you're all okay. I'm so relieved, and so full of joy, and so completely, totally. Oh, Morgana, the new you is certainly optimistic, don't get me wrong, but have you ever heard the phrase, you can have too much of a good thing? No, I'm not sure I have, but it doesn't stop me from being totally grateful that... Okay, I'll be the one to say it. Mila, what the hell were you thinking? Yeah, I'm happy as a clam that we're alive, but we could have all been killed. Seriously now. Surrender was not an option. Yes, it was. You might not have agreed that it was the right decision, but it literally was an option. One that all of us wanted to take except from you. All of you stop fighting. It's hurting my ears. It hurts your ears. We don't know where we are, why we're here. We don't even know if we're still in danger. But no, bickering comes first. Am I right? I don't see any sign of Honora's ship in the distance. This is supposed to be the place where X marks the spot, right? Why aren't they here? Speak of the devils. Oh, here they are. Prepare to die. Mila, no. Haven't you killed enough people for one day? Wait, Brock, Mary, where are you going? Away from that crazy woman, that's where. Jesus. Go, go, go. What are you doing? We have to fight. What possible threat could they be? They're clearly marooned here, just like we are. So learning where we are and figuring a way out might be easier with 6 instead of 4. And we can let them know we didn't mean them any harm earlier. Our ship was destroyed and we were nearly killed, and you want to make nice with the bastards that are responsible. Are you even listening to yourself, Mila? You were the one responsible for what happened. How dare you? Calm down. I'm sure deep down Brock and Mary didn't want to hurt anybody. Just like deep down Mila didn't want to get us killed, right? I couldn't have said that one better myself. Wait, you were serious about that? Liko, find us some shelter. Tam Tam, scout the rest of the beach and see if you spot anything. Be sure to apologise to Mary and Brock if you find them. Okay, Captain's orders. Mila, are you upset because I didn't give you a chore? Well, not to worry. Oh, I'm angry because... I'm just angry, okay? There's that anger thing again. Do you want to talk about it? Talk? No. I want to bathe in Mary and Brock's blood. We must have our revenge. Mila, you already got your revenge. You killed Honora. You killed Rorke, right? Do you have to kill everybody that's ever worked for them? I mean... Yes. Do it. Hell yeah. I guess I'm next. I served with Rorke for years, didn't I? Morgana, I didn't mean that. But then after that, you and I became friends, right? So why can't you befriend Mary and Brock? They deserve to die, Morgana. Plus, my way's easier. It sure is. You could choose to kill Mary and Brock pretty easily, couldn't you? But why not find a way to get us out of this without hurting anybody? I bet you're going to feel a lot better for it. What's the matter, Mila? Aren't you up for the challenge? I'm always up for the challenge. Oh, this is starting to get fun then. Okay, if you're really up for it, prove it. Okay, I will prove it then. That's some decent coercion. I'll do what we need to get out of this without harming anybody. Fine. Mila, I'm so proud of you. Learning to be non-violent. Just think, you and Brock and Mary could be the best of friends before you know it. Don't talk to me like that. Why do you need me to be your friendly anyway? Can't Liko or Tam Tam do it? Oh, sure, they can help. But Mila, it's you who's most important. Me? Why's that? You were the one that killed Rorke, and you were the one who killed Honora. You've killed 2 of their bosses in 2 months, haven't you? I did look at it like that. They must really want you dead too. Then why do you want me to talk to them? Because, Mila, that's what friendship's all about, overcoming differences. Darius and I were once enemies, and then we became the best of friends. And you and I didn't like each other very much when we first met, did we? Then you became the person I trusted most in the world. That's what we need to do with Brock and Mary. Where do you think they went, anyway? I got bad news and worse news. Okay, this is good. Don't say it like that. Maybe the bad news is just good news we haven't thought about the right way yet. Fine, I've got great news and even greater news. The great news is there's no sign of Brock or Mary, or any other members of Anora's crew, or Anora's ship, or any other ship, or any sign of civilization of any kind. And I also checked the entire coastline. The greater news is that I was able to walk the entire coastline because we're not on an island, a very, very small one. Isn't that wonderful? Let me see if I got this straight. We're trapped on an island with Mary and Brock. We've got no ship, no way to leave. Did I leave anything out? Well, at least 2 members of this crew have a jump start on going crazy. Can't forget that. Now, let's try to avoid name calling. Liko, what did you find? We could take shelter in a series of caves. From the footprints I found, I think Mary and Brock are already inside. Fantastic. I can't wait to get reacquainted. This might not end very well. Okay, there you are. Were you trying to hide from us? Well, no need for that. We've decided not to kill you. Isn't that great? Oh yeah, I feel all warm and fuzzy inside. We've got to find a way to work together to find our way out of here. If there is a way out of here. What do you mean? I mean, for all you know, Morgana, we could be stuck here for the rest of our lives. Hold on a sec. I can't believe that's still Morgana, though. It's hard to imagine the coins being that cruel. Oh, I get it. You don't recognize me because of the hair, right? Yeah, it's the hair. That must be it. Well, since this is a small island, we're going to have big hearts. Why don't we sit down in a circle and we're going to sleep outside. You want to play nice with us? Why not start by leaving us the hell alone? Okay, we should get our sleep too then. It's been a long day. Might want to stand guard though. I still don't trust these guys. They might try something at night. But we are in this cave on this island. Can't sleep, can ya? Of course I can. I'm sleeping right now, actually. This is all just a dream. I wish. Anything but being stuck on this rock with Brock and Mary. I can't even look at them without wanting to wring their necks. Because they killed Darius? Him and who knows how many others. They got to pay for their crimes, right? But I made a promise to the captain. I wonder, do you believe all criminals have to pay for their crimes, Mila? Are you saying that Mary and Brock don't deserve to suffer? Sure, they might deserve to, but are all thieves and killers irredeemable? You know, Mila, I didn't have the cleanest past before coming on board. If you're going to punish everyone, I might end up in that wicked camp myself. I don't know what you're guilty of, other than the bad joke or two. Well then, you haven't heard the full story of Tam Tam, have you? Why would I need to? You didn't stab me in the back, did you? Well, no, not you. Then so what? Oh, I see it now. You only care about something if it affects you personally. I didn't say that. Are you trying to make me angry or what? No, I'm trying to make you think. What's bothering you, Mila? Why are you so desperate to prove yourself? I let Darius die. You did? They killed him while I just stood there and watched. I was so weak, I couldn't do anything to stop it.
Nobody could do anything to stop it, Mila. Nobody. That's just how life is sometimes. You don't have to keep trying to make up for what you did or didn't do that day. I mean, nobody knows how things might have turned out if you acted differently.
I mean, I've got a fair idea because of all the other gameplays I've done, but sure. That's true. I know the rest of the crew is thinking about how things would have turned out if I just surrendered to Anora. Maybe you made the right call there too. Maybe Anora would have tried to kill us anyway, and she'd have all the coins. Or maybe Morgana would have talked us into sitting down with the rum she suggested, and maybe afterwards we play spin the bottle. You know what I mean? Okay, go for it. I wouldn't mind if we had some of that rum right now. Spin the bottle wouldn't be too bad either. Oh, and who are you looking to land on? Liko, maybe? I know about the two of you, but as far as I'm concerned, what Liko doesn't know won't hurt him, right? Right. We only did some arm wrestling. It wasn't much. Okay, of course. I've known you've had your eye on me ever since my little mishap at the temple. That's not it. Oh, I'm not complaining. If what happened to me brought us closer together, it was all worth it. Is that why you were so nice to me? No, my motives were purely platonic. I only care about your heart, not your mouth-watering body. Very funny. Well, I knew something like this was bound to happen. We're on the desert island. Nobody knows if we're going to survive. Hell, we're probably not the first ones. Shut up and kiss me. Okay, straight to it. It's only the first night on the island, though. But okay, fine. And that is that romance. Still on the island, though. You are? Oh my, I've always wanted to serve something just like you. You're a slice hack dyer. What are you doing? Yeah, seriously, what are you doing? What's it look like? I don't know, that's why I asked. I'm bored, so I'm remembering more exciting times. More exciting? What exactly was going on? Oh, that's a fun story. So there's this baker, seemed nice at first, really excited to meet me. Then she played this terrible prank on the boss. Boy was he mad, which was great, you know. Wait, why was that great? Because it meant I got to slit her throat, of course. Sorry, I asked. Oh, you don't even know who I am, do you? Just let me fish and stop bothering me. And how are you two doing this morning? Hungry, that's how I'm doing. There's nothing I'd like more than to fix you both a hearty breakfast. Unfortunately, we don't have no food, but I'm sure that will change soon. Mary, you'll probably get lucky and catch a fish any second now. I wouldn't count on it, unless you like the idea of starving to death. Of course not, who'd like such a terrible thing? Then you might be waiting a while. Times like this, Mary, do you ever get homesick? I miss my ship, if that's what you mean. No, I meant, do you miss your family, your castle? Mila, she was a princess before she met Rourke. I bet you could have just clapped your hands and had any food you'd like brought to you on a silver platter, right? That beats fishing any day for me. I don't miss anything about that. I'd rather hunt my own fish than be coddled by servants. Well, I know I'd never have given up being a princess to join a pirate ship. You're very brave. What do you know about it? You're born in jail. I don't know what it's like to be a princess, but I've thought about it a lot. You see this little necklace here? I've heard the story about the stupid necklace before. I don't need to hear it again. Morgana, leave me alone, will ya? Fine, if that'll make you happy. I notice you haven't sent me away. Would asking you do any good? Probably not, no. And there you go, there's your answer. So, what's it like to serve a Nora? About the same as serving Rourke, that's just how it was. Will you find another crew to serve with, now that she's dead? I'm not joining your sorry lot, if that's where you're headed. Don't call us that. Or what, if you're going to kill me, just do it quick and clean. Don't talk me to death. No, Mary, I'm not going to kill you. I don't see why. If I was your size and you were mine, I'd gut you like a fish. I made a promise to someone. Let me guess. Goody Two-Shoes Morgana. If I knew there was a chance I'd end up like her, I'd never have hunted for those stupid coins. Is she really so bad? God, yes. Have you heard her? Happy all the time. Wants people not to get hurt. I became a pirate so I could hurt people. You did? Is that so hard to believe? Nothing makes me happy, except seeing others unhappy. Nothing gives me pleasure, except watching others in pain. When I was little, I'd practice on feral mice, cutting off their tails, slicing out their hearts. At home, they didn't understand. The servants even called me Scary Mary. Once I met Rourke, I knew I'd found my tribe. I knew I'd be given a lifetime of joy. I'd be happy if you killed me right now. I'd die knowing you felt bad about breaking your promise to Morgana, and that would please me. So don't pretend we can be friends. We'll always be in two different worlds. Wow, Mary is actually quite twisted. I'm a little bit surprised at how bad it is. There are other jobs for you? So what? I don't care. So you like to hurt people? Why should that matter to me? It does matter. It matters a lot. Aside from Rourke, everyone I've told that story to has looked at me like I'm messed up in the head. Just think how differently your life might have turned out if you had looked for another person who wouldn't judge you. I never thought about it like that. But she is a bit of a bad egg by the sounds of it. She likes to hurt people. It's a little bit weird. Okay, back in the cave. You think you're going to find it? Find what? Whatever it is you're looking for. Oh, probably not. I mean, I don't even know what I'm trying to find. That does tend to complicate things, yeah. But there's got to be some secret to this place, right? We couldn't be here for no reason, right? Maybe we're here so I can smash your head against the wall. Oh, Morgana wouldn't like that, right? Because she's nice all of a sudden? I could tell her you slipped on some wet sand. There was an accident. But Tam Tam, you'd know. I'd swear by Mina's story any day of the week. Hey, I know what side my bread is buttered, if you know what I mean. The caves are pretty deep. I don't think anyone would ever hear you scream. Why are you so mad at me anyway? You killed Darius and you shot a cannon at me. So, we're pirates fighting. It's just kind of what we do. I admire your elegant simplicity, Brock, and I will leave you be. Oh, so you're down here, not knowing what you're trying to find. We don't have a lot of food and water, and Mary says there's not enough wood around here to build a ship, so I was hoping for a coin? Oh, you think the map was leading us to the last of the coins? Coins, sure. Hell, I'd even take one of those fancy wish-granting genie lamps. You know, some kind of magical snap your fingers and we're out of here kind of deal. Where would you go? Not really sure either, to be honest. I guess I should have thought of that first. Morgana invited me to join your crew, which isn't going to happen. Why not? We're not good enough for you. Well, you don't have a ship, for a start. That's true. And Morgana's so... I mean, we used to hate each other all of the time. Back on Rorke's ship, we were always fighting. About what? Oh, listen that. Rorke kind of encouraged it. That's just how it is on a pirate ship, you know. But when I saw Morgana today, wow, she even tried to hug me. Can you believe that? A hug so bad? And actually, yes, I can believe that. I'm more of a love at a distance kind of guy. Is that why you joined Rorke's crew?
Oh, you want to know that story? Fine, fine, fine. It's not like we got anything better to do. I was working as a busboy at this little cafe, making barely enough to avoid living on the streets. After Rorke shook down my boss and left, I dropped a glass. You know, it happens, right? Then the guy just starts wailing on me. Yelling, screaming, calling me every name in the book just 'cause I dropped a glass. And then he says, thanks to Rorke, he won't be able to pay us for this week. Of course, he could afford new shoes for himself, but not...
Is there a point to this story?
Yeah, I'm getting there. Anyway, after that, I thought, what the hell am I doing? I'm just working for a pirate captain myself, aren't I? He screams at us, he steals our money, he cares about himself more than anyone else. Only difference is Rorke's just better at it.
Better at what? Being a bastard? You got that right. But it takes a tough soul to take the pressure, doesn't it? Maybe that's why Morgana joined your ship, and then went nutso on you guys. You'd be dead if it wasn't for her. I've got no idea what happened. You'd be dead if it weren't for her. You say Morgana's nuts because she's kind. Morgana's kindness is the only reason you're still talking. Without her, you'd be dead silent. You should be grateful she is who she is. Grateful to her? Nah, I'm grateful to you. Me? If Morgana asked me to not kill someone, I'd have done it anyway, just to spite her. But you must really care about her. That's what I'm grateful for, and nothing else. We are still stuck on this island, though. What's the situation? Found any significant sources of food or fresh water? Any materials to help build a ship? Not yet, but the good news is that, thanks to how difficult things are now, we'll be very grateful and relieved and happy once we do find a way out. If we find a way out. But your situation is far more important. Mila, how's it gone with Brock and Mary? I tried, Morgana, I really did. I talked, I listened, and I didn't punch them once. Even though they're really asking for it. Good news! Oh, I'm so happy. I'm not sure if it made any difference to them, though. To Brock and Mary? No, of course not. It will take time to heal from all the wounds they got serving Rorke. I know because it took me a long time too. One chat can't put a smile back on their faces, not right away. Then why did you act like it was so important? I didn't ask you to play nice with Brock and Mary just to help them, Mila. I did it to help you. What? Look around you, angry all the time, want to solve every problem with violence. So, you used to be like that too. I know, Mila, and I'm afraid I might have been a bad influence on you. But, if you followed in my footsteps once before, you can do it again, right? You have to learn to stop fighting. Stop fighting. Why? We're pirates, aren't we?
Nobody wants to be a pirate. Not all the time, anyway. Look at us, Mila. I could be angry at you for destroying the pirate's fate. That's the only real home I've ever known. It's the only thing I have left of Darius. Now it's gone. But I'm not mad. I know you were hurting in your way. That's why you did what you did. And so I don't want to fight you. I want to help you.
Morgana, I'm sorry I destroyed the ship. Oh, no need for apologies. All I need you to know is that I care about you. Okay, so let's just keep going, shall we? I've always cared about you. Even when we first met. Especially then. You want to know why I was so upset about you showing up? I thought you might replace me. Replace you? Darius seemed so interested in what happened to you. He was the only real friend I ever had. What if he started to think better of you than he did of me? That's why I didn't want you to join, or Liko. But nobody knew that. I was just this scary mad woman. You were terrified of me, weren't you? I'm never scared. Today's Mila is never scared, sure, but come on, Mila. Compared to who we were when we first met, you've probably changed more than me. And you didn't need a love guru to do it, did you? Which is true. I guess I was a little scared. And you were pretty intimidating. Wow, I wish that little Mila was here right now. I'd scoop her up in my arms, give her a hug, and tell her there's nothing to be scared of ever again. We're trapped on an island with no way of escaping, or even surviving, and you tell me that I should never be scared again. Exactly. If these are our last moments, why waste them feeling blue? Why not be happy? Do you know what I mean? I think I do. I don't want to feel blue, and I don't want to feel angry. I just want to feel loved. Okay, sure. Well, you're in luck. I love you. I've always loved you. After what happened to you, Morgana, I wasn't sure. I guess it was dumb to ever doubt things, right? I love you too. I just wished we had more time together. We weren't about to die, you know, that kind of thing. It's going to be okay, Mila. Everything's going to be fine. There's nothing to be scared of ever again. So we kind of worked our way around the entire crew. But we are still stuck on this island. What are we going to do about it? Storm might be coming in outside. Storm? What storm? I didn't feel nothing. That's her way of saying, mind if we join you? Brock, shut up. We'd love to have you as our guests. These aren't exactly your caves, so we technically aren't... Oh, whatever, fine. We're happy to be here. Are you satisfied now? Yes, I am. Okay, so there's a storm coming in and we're all trapped in here. I haven't seen Tam Tam for a while. What's going on there? Oh, where is this? In the library. Where are we? You're in the Library of Forbidden Knowledge. But how did we get here? Very simple. You passed the test. What test? What are you talking about? You were just trapped inside a magic book. It was a test. That's what the library is. Books are for testing people, to see if they're worthy of the coins. The book is supposed to measure camaraderie, but how much of that did you lot have really? I wasn't sure if Miller's real motivation was to try to change, or just to prove a point to Morgana. But the book said you passed, so I guess that's that. But what about the ship? Your ship was destroyed, and you did wash up on shore. Before you could wake up, I placed you inside the books, the island. But how could we all fit inside one of those tiny things? Forget about that. What happened to our crew? They gathered up the coins from the wreckage of the pirate's fate, and then they came here. I placed them in the book too, the Infinite Cafe. Unfortunately, they did not pass. Oh, those guys, I'm not surprised, so do they get a redo? I'm afraid you don't understand. They're trapped inside that book forever, sort of thing. Forever? That's pretty awful, dude. Look on the bright side. Less shares for the treasure, right? That treasure isn't meant to be shared between us. Darius wanted to use it to help everyone. Well, between us, we have all the coins now, don't we? I believe you do, yeah. Your journey's at an end. Gather them here. Now, let's change the world. And how exactly do we do that? Oh, that's for you to decide for yourselves. Hey, it's your money, isn't it? But, I don't know. Farewell. Okay, bye. I'm glad he gave us such precise instructions. We don't need instructions, Tam Tam. We're supposed to stay true to the captain's plan. Right, and that would be helping people, getting rid of worry, pain, suffering, and fear. Getting rid of them completely? Yes. Hold on a sec. Ever heard the phrase necessity is the mother of invention? I don't think so, no. If people don't have any problems, why would they need to better themselves? Yeah, what's wrong with that? Sounds like a great world to me. I mean, sure. I think what Mary's trying to say is that people need a little darkness if they want to seek the light. Why would they need to seek the light if we can make it bright all of the time? Because there could be terrible consequences that we can't even imagine. That's fear, isn't it, Liko? What? You don't want to get rid of fear because you're afraid. You don't want to get rid of worries because of your worries. You don't want to get rid of pain because all the pain might cause. See how myopic you all are? Mila, I'm sure they didn't mean it like that. No, they need to hear this. People can go their whole lives burdened by feelings of shame, guilt, rage and regret. That was nearly my life, wasn't it? Oh, no more. Today we heal everybody, now and forever. Okay, so I guess that's what we're going to do. Heal the world. All pain, suffering, worry and fear were banished from the world forever, creating a new era of eternal happiness for all. But just as light cannot shine without the darkness, so it is that joy cannot be fully appreciated without sorrow. And that, I guess, is how the story ends. So, at least we brought happiness to the world, even though, because they don't have sadness, they can't appreciate their joy. But that is something, and that has worked for our heroes. So, this is the end of the pirate's fate. We have done 3 of the major routes, each route having a different combination of the crew. So we have a full crew. We had one crew where Darius was died, and another crew where Morgana was died. And there was a bit of a different dynamic each time, and we saw different things and went to different places each time. So it was kind of fun checking out all the routes. And I hope you enjoyed this game. I thought it was quite fun, and this is Usho signing off, and hopefully I will see you next time.